Hey, what's up, my crazy followers? Say, if you're watching me on Rumble, please subscribe to this channel. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe there. Hit the notification bell. I always forget where that thing is. Notification bell over here. As always, leave a comment. If you've got questions, put them down below. On Rumble, there's this thing, and there's a negative and a positive, which just is like a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you hit positive because you like this video, that would be much appreciated. You can also ask questions or if you have comments there. Let's get down to it today. This is the reason for today's video. Let me take a sip of my go-go juice. All right, here's what we got going on today. January was my birthday. Turned 50 years old. My wife asked me, hey, Chris, what do you want for your birthday? I mean, the only thing that I have as a hobby is firearms, right? So I'm like, hey, you know, if you want to get me something, because it's 50, the big 50, I'm getting close to Walker age, you know, tennis balls and everything, I'll take a gun, you know? And so I started searching out, and one thing that I do not have in my collection is a good 1911, or a 1911 in general. I guess we could debate whether this is good or not, but so far, so good. So I picked up, this is the Taurus PT1911 in 45 ACP. This is the Commander model, and it is in the desert sand Cerakote two-tone. This is the flat black that is down below. So it does come with the VZ grips, which have a lot of knurling to them, a lot of grip to them, and we're going to get to the specifics in regard to the setup of this whole gun itself. It is, of course, not loaded, nothing in the chamber. There is nothing in the mag well, so we're free and clear. This is the magazine. I'm going to go through the box and what you get in just a second, but basically I want to give you an overview and the specifications in this model. This is a full-size model, what's considered a full-size model. It's actually, barrel is 4.2 inches. Overall length from tip to tail is 8 inches. And the overall height, what we have here is 5.8 inches. And then the width this way is 1.3 inches. Total weight on this is 38 ounces, and that is unloaded. The slide is made of a steel alloy, as well as the frame material. That's a steel alloy as well. When you're talking about the barrel, that is definitely a stainless steel barrel. And it does have, I'll go through the specifics of the trigger. It is a skeletonized trigger. This is a single action. It is got the skeletonized, just a single hole hammer. This is hammer fired. It is a single action only, hammer fired, obviously. It does have the grip safety. It is a what I call single dexterous, so it's not ambi. There's a deer right out, 2 deer, 3 deer, 4 deer. Holy moly, there's like 4 deer outside my window. We gotta stop and look at this. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see that. There are 2 doe walking there. 3 doe, we got 5. Actually, I'm not sure if the small ones are buck or doe. It looks like that's a buck. He's got some knobs on his head. So anyway, we got 5 total. They're looking for food. But we routinely and regularly get deer on this property all the time. Let's see if I can set us back up here. All right, sorry about that, guys, but you know, that's kind of exciting. Anyway, where were we? Back to the gun. Like I said, it is single dexterous. It is not ambi, and so you get your safety in the fact that you have the safety here, safety button or the safety switch here. You also have your grip safety, and then you have this safety right here. All right, now let's get to the front and rear back strap. I'm going to see if I can get a little close on this one, but you'll see that the front and rear back strap are really well knurled for a good purchase on this this model. So hopefully you can see that. I haven't fixed my lighting in my office so that we can get a better picture and a better view of what I'm holding up with each of my new videos coming up. It does have front rail serrations for press checks. You also have rear serrations for you know, getting it out of battery. As far as the sights are concerned, these are modified Novak sights. Now, Taurus designed these as a proprietary sight. If I were to measure these, this Novak sight, which is considered a Novak sight, is actually a little bit more narrow than a regular Novak sight. Rear sight is steel. Those are non-glowing dots. And the front is also steel, and so with a non-glowing dot. So they had to skimp somewhere. At least the sights on them are not plastic, they are metal, but I will probably be replacing them with either a red dot in the back, or I will replace them with glow sights, some sort of tritium sight. Otherwise, this is an excellent made gun. Like I said, it comes with the VZ grips, and I'll show you what else comes in the box. So I've been very happy with how this gun operates. I've been to the range several times over the last 2-3 weeks. Well, since I've gotten it, and I've been running 230 grain ball ammo through it, and with each time that I go out, this thing just gets more accurate and more accurate. And I don't know if it could be me, but I would like to chalk it up to break-in. This thing is just starting to break in, and my groups are getting tighter, and it's just really performing excellent. This is an excellent pistol. What turned me on to the 1911 is that my wife owns a Sig Sauer 1911 9mm subcompact, and that sucker, I mean, even this one, and this is the reason why I like the 1911, is that the grip is so comfortable. I mean, the angle of a 1911 is extremely comfortable, very easy to purchase. All of your controls are right where your thumbs are, and so this is just an excellent gun. As far as the 1911 in general, it's just a fantastic platform. And so let's get down to, well, one more thing. I'm going to show you the mag release. That is very well knurled as well. Let me turn that just a little bit. Very well knurled as well. So you really, as far as your tactile controls, you can really feel that thing when you need to. So, like I said, excellent gun. And let's get into the box, and I'll show you exactly what you get with the purchase of this particular gun. I forgot to tell you is that MSRP on this thing is about 650 bucks, but I scored it for a fantastic deal that I had not seen anywhere on the internet, and I was actually very surprised to see the price point. I think I grabbed the last one. The price point on this, just because guns are being bought up so quickly over the last couple of months with the whole Biden administration coming down on us. So anyway, let's get to the box. All right, so this is the Taurus box, your typical plastic with your snap releases, and it does come with the sectional hole for a some kind of padlock, so you can put that on there and secure it. Really nice box. I mean, it's plastic. Come on. Most of the pistols that you buy these days come exactly with something like this. But let's look into the box, and I'll show you exactly what comes with it. Now, The price point compared to other models that might be out there, the one thing that did not come with this this 1911 was some kind of cleaning rod or a cleaning brush, which was sort of kind of disappointing. I thought actually they have a cutout for it. And I'll just show you that. This is what the inside looks like. You actually get a 8-round magazine. So they have a cutout for it right up here, but there was no cleaning rod in the box. So I actually called them up to find out, hey, does this model come with a cleaning rod? And no, it doesn't. So no big deal. I just grabbed a cleaning rod from one of my other pistols, and so I'm able to, you know, scrub a dub. The barrel's all lubbed, and we're good to go. It does come with a 8-round magazine. This is a Mech-Gar magazine. This thing has performed flawless so far. No issues with it. Mech-Gar also makes magazines for the Canucks, and so I've been used to the quality that they put out for magazines. This is on safe. It is loaded up. It has got actually I don't know what these are, Hornady hollow points, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like. That magazine does stick out just slightly, about a ½ inch from the butt of the grip. So that's what it looks like. I take that out. I'm just going to clear it so we're good, so you know. So it comes with an 8-round magazine. Now, magazines for 1911s are pretty universal. In fact, I bought a Kimber magazine for the same gun, 8-round, but it's a flat bottom, so it sits flush with the end of the gun magazine grip. Excuse me. It sits flush with the grip. Other things you get a barrel lock, goes through your barrel and through your breech, so you can lock that up for safety if you don't have a safe. You do get, this is a barrel marking device. You can just put that in the barrel to let people know that it is safe. You do get some plastic Taurus grips. These are really cheap. I mean, that's what they look like. But I would never put these on this particular gun, just because the VZ grips on this thing, man, they're quality. I mean, I think if you buy these VZ grips online, they're like probably 40, 50 bucks, something like that. And so unless I go for another color, the VZs are staying on there. You do have a takedown tool, and that's what that looks like. So if you've never taken apart a 1911, which I've never taken apart a 45 ACP 1911, my wife's does not come with this. And that's because the SIG 9mm 1911 subcompact do not have a guide rod cap and barrel lock like this is, and you can see it in there. Basically what happens is you take this little tool and you put it over this, I call it a barrel lock. It probably has some fancy schmancy name, but you can just push that down and then you turn it, and this lock actually releases itself from the guide rod spring housing there, and then you can start taking off your barrel. Take off your barrel and your slide. I will do a cleaning instructional video on how to take apart a 1911. If you've never done it, it'll just be a quick video on how to do that, so you'll know. And so I'll use this tool and I'll show you guys how that is done. And so that's essentially what you get in the box. I'm going to put my magazine over here. The one thing that, you know, I wanted to start carrying this, and I do have now 2 spare magazines, so 3 total magazines for this gun. And so I wanted to start carrying this, and I always carry inside the waistband. Maybe at some point for like, this will be my winter carry gun, I will get a outside the waistband holster for it. But if you guys may recognize this holster, used to be for my Canik TP9 Elite Subcompact. And so what I did is I actually took that holster and a heat gun and reformed everything, cut it down, did some polishing, reformed it to fit the Taurus PT1911. And so it fits absolutely fantastic. I've squared up everything to protect the trigger guard. You can see that. I actually cut down the sweat shield a little bit because that was a little bit too tall for this gun, and it was causing pinching, so I cut that down and I resanded and repolished that up. It does it does have a cutout for an optic, but at some point, if I do decide to put a red dot on here, I'll have to cut more material off. The only thing is it does stick out past the holster, which is fine. There's a lot of holsters out there that do have this same sort of setup, and so no issues, no bother. I mean, like I said, the trigger guard is completely housed. There's no chance of anything getting in there. Plus, you have the grip safety and you have your thumb safety, which is right up there. So all good to go. So this has been a so far just a fantastic gun. I was out at the range last weekend for Valentine's Day. The wife and I decided to go out. She brought her 1911. I brought my 1911, and so I have some video of her shooting the 45 compared to the 1911 9mm that she has. And so the one thing that she did notice is that it is heavier than a 9mm, which obviously it is a little bit more material there. Plus, it's a Commander version and not a subcompact. So anyway, that is a lot of stuff going into one little video, but I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I've really had good experience with the Taurus PT1911. At some point, I'll be changing out the sights. Like I said, I would hope to put on a red dot similar to what I have on my Canik TP9 Elite subcompact. I'm just so used to carrying with a red dot, but I do very well with iron sights as well. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, any comments, leave them down below. Like I said, give me a plus for a rumble or give me a thumbs up on YouTube. And I look forward to the next video. I have no idea what that is yet. I'm sure that I will be finding something here that I have not reviewed yet. So anyway, you guys have a fantastic week. Talk to you later. GoPro, stop recording.